our day one to introduce our topic for the critical essay. So we are going to introduce our topic today. So firstly, I will start my topic. The topic I have chosen from the topic that Madam has given to us is my topic is understanding decision making under uncertainty and its implication for health behavior.
And the topic that I have chosen is the adverse selection and its impact on the health insurance in the country of our choice.
So, since it's our first day, we don't have much idea about what countries we are gonna choose. So I think that we have to make a informed schedule, so that when we proceed with our critical essay, we will have some guidelines for our essay. So we thought of forming our schedule. So we are gonna do it now.
Firstly, we are going to see the rubrics that Madam has given, provided in our mail. So then only we are going to start.
So these are the topics the Madam has provided. So guidelines for the structure of the critical essay.
So it means that we need an introduction, literature review, and analysis of the health behavior, evaluation of the government intervention. Yeah.
General guidelines for the critical. So I think we should go for
What is this, about 700 to 1000?
introduction. I think firstly we have to decide which countries we are gonna take.
And then only we are going to make the schedule for the rest of the day.
Firstly, I think that we should study one country because we have to know their health conditions, what their implementations are. So we have to know about them. So I think we have to research on one country.
So I will study. Firstly, so
country identification.
Country identification. Then after choosing the top country, we should also go with we should also search for the articles which are related to our topic, so that it will be easier for us to while writing the literature review. So this is the end of our discussion, and we will be back next time. Thank you. Welcome back to our video. So this is the day 2, and in the day 1 we have what we have done is we have written we have jotted down some schedule that we are going to do. So this one are the schedule that we have written, and today we are going to choose a topic, choose a country and the articles that are related to our topic. So, and by the end of this video we will share you what country we have chosen and the articles that we are going to refer.
So today as we decided to choose our own country, we have decided, but we are not that much sure about whether we should go on with that country or not, because many of the country that we have chosen, they lack information on internet. So I think it might be hard for us to choose the country that we want to choose. However, we want to browse it more tomorrow. So I think we want to share what we have found today. So today I search for regarding my topic. My topic is on understanding the decision making under uncertainty and its implications on health behavior. So firstly, to go on with that topic, I need to understand what it really means. So I have searched some papers, and it says that decision making under uncertainty refers to the process of making choice when the outcome or the result of that process is unknown to us or is not certain. So this is a common scenario in other aspect of life, including health. So I found some explanation of this that kind of decision making under uncertainty and its implication for health. Firstly, it's uncertainty in health. Health-related decisions often involves uncertainty because the human body and the result of medical intervention are complex and not always predictable. So, for example, when choosing a medical treatment, there is uncertainty about how effective the medications or the treatment is to our body. So, it is full of uncertainty, and there's also like factor contributing to uncertainty like limited information, individual variation, and future event, and so on. I have found so many factors which is really causing chaos in my head, and I don't know what really to write. So regarding the country that I want to choose, I want to go on with Japan because Japan, they are quite like regarding anything like their national product, their manufacturing or anything, they are in like highest point compared to our country. So I thought of going on with the Japan because they had grown a lot over the period of a time. So, and also I found that Japan has a strong culture emphasize on collective responsibility and conformity, which there's a culture trend often leads to a cautious and conservative approach to decision making. So I thought on choosing Japan. So for now, but it might, my decision might change in future because if I could not find many information in net regarding Japan, I think I have to change change my country. So yeah, that's all.
Uh, so I will firstly I will give a brief introduction on what the adverse selection means, that which I have quote from the sources. So adverse selection in the context to health insurance refers to situation where the individual with a higher risk of the health problems are more likely to purchase or maintain a health insurance coverage than the healthier individuals, and which can also there is a positive and negative impacts on the health insurance market. So if I go on with the negative impacts, health insurance, that is a premium increase. So when the insurance realize that the larger portions of their policy holders have a higher higher health risk, they raise a premium for everyone to compensate for the expected higher health costs, and this can make the health insurance less affordable for the healthier individuals. And the number 2 is unstable insurance pool, and 3, that is limited choices, as an insurance face increasing costs due to the adverse selection. They may limit coverage options or within from the certain market, reducing choice for the consumers. And number 4 is the under insurance. Number 5 limited cost. And regarding the country, I have chosen United Kingdom. So I thought of going with the United Kingdom, as the United Kingdom has a publicly funded healthcare system known as National Healthcare System, which offers the universal coverage like Bhutan, as Bhutan is also national healthcare service where the health facilities are free. So it is quite similar to Bhutan, and while the national health services minimize the adverse selection concern, there are still a private healthcare insurance options available. So So there is a difference in the adverse selections dynamics between the national healthcare systems and the private healthcare insurance in UK. So I thought of going for the United Kingdom. So that's all. So hello everyone. So basically these are the articles that I have found from the Google Scholar, which I have downloaded. So I could not find the articles that are relevant to my topic, but I have break the topic into 2 parts. Like my topic is on the adverse selection, so I have searched article for the adverse selection and the UK health system, which is different. And I also, for today's, I have finished writing the introduction part. So these are my introduction, and that's all for today. So I will update you soon, guys, whenever I finish. As per our plan, which we had planned yesterday, we agreed to browse the articles which are related to our topics. So I had found plenty of articles related to our topic, but when I go through some, I found that some of the topics are completely
not related to my topic. And since we have to choose the country, even though I thought of choosing Japan, relevant articles, there is a lack of relevant articles regarding Japan. So I thought of changing my topic to USA, because USA, we have studied in our class about USA's healthcare, and also I think that it might be easy for me. So these are my articles that I've searched on Google Scholar. Yeah, sure. So then my next step is, I think I should go deeper into these articles.
Hello everyone, once again welcome back. So today we will be start writing the literature review. But in the last blog we forgot to show you how we downloaded the article. So today Yangka will be showing you how we downloaded the articles from the Google Scholar.
We went to like Google Scholar, then in that we typed our topic. For example, mine is understanding decision making under uncertainty and its implication on health behavior. So this is where we found our research paper. So then we went through all those papers who are related to our topic, and from that we downloaded it and then refer it and then highlighted those subtopics which are related to our topic or which are important to us, to make our essay strong enough to support our views and all. Thank you.
Going to share you how we have conducted a literature review. So the first step we have done is defining the research topic. So which I have begun by clearly defining a research topic to the effects of adverse selection, in the UK health system.
So for me, I tried my best to clearly define my objectives and question, which specify the aspect of decision making under uncertainty and health behavior in the US, which I am interested in.
So the next step we have done is to search for the relevant literature review. So regarding this, for the article I have used a Google Scholar, JSTOR, and Research for Life. So what the articles that I could not find from the Google Scholar or JSTOR, it could be found from the Research for the Life, and it could be downloaded. So I have used this.
Firstly, I created a list of keywords and search items related to my topic. For example, like decision making, uncertainty, health behavior, and then USA, health economics, and etc. And then I selected relevant academic databases. Since I selected relevant academic databases and search engines to conduct my literature search, like Google Scholar. Mostly I use Google Scholar because I'm much more confident and comfortable with it, so I mostly use it. Yeah.
The next steps we have done is to select and organize the resources. So after conducting our the initial research, we have evaluated the relevance and the quality of resources we could find, and we have selected those that are most relevant to our research topic and organized them into categoricals such as a theory, impacts, mitigations, and which are related to the adverse selection.
So I carefully reviewed the search results to identify studies that are relevant to my topic or the objectives that I'm searching for, and then those factors such as publication date, study design, and the quality of the article related to my topics. I kept their record, and then include studies, and I decided whether to include it or exclude it along with reasons for exclusions and inclusion.
And after that, we have summarize and analyze the resources. After reading some articles, we have summarized the key finding, concept, and the theories from each article. And mostly, I have paid attention to how the adverse selections is defined and and how it has been discussed in the context to UK health insurance, and that's all.
After organizing the selected studies into categories or themes based on the key aspect of decision making under certainty and health behavior, it helps me kind of like identify the patterns and gaps in the literature. And then I try to analyze the study finding and methodologies. I look for common themes, trends, and then the contradictions and the gaps in the literature. And then I tried my best to consider the implication of uncertainty in decision making on the health behavior in USA.
And after defining the main concept and theories that has emerged from the article, for the adverse selection in the health insurance, the key concepts are these are the key concepts which are included, such as the asymmetrical informations, moral hazard, adverse selections, risk poolings, and theories that could encompass the informations like asymmetric theories and insurance market dynamics.
While writing the literature review, I tried following firstly the standard structure of an academic paper, like organizing your review by introducing the topic, providing the background information, summarizing the key findings, and discussing its implications and identifying its research gap.
So it's very important to compare and contrast the different perspective and findings present amongst the authors. So basically, I have also refer that and put in my literature review. And the last one was shaping my essay. At last, after I finished done with the literature review, I have organized the essay with clear introductions, literature review, and the discussion section. So in that discussion sections, it explained the key concept, theories, and my understanding of the adverse selections impacts on the UK's health insurance.
So I tried to study the theory of uncertainty in health economics, risk versus uncertainty, information asymmetry, then agency theory, cost-effective analysis, health technology assessment, because those are the words which I commonly found out in most of the papers. So I tried to study all those theories and terms which I found on those articles, and then I tried to apply it in my critical essay.
So this is how we have conducted our literature review, and
yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Hi once again. Today we are going to talk about our challenges and our reflection while doing this critical essay. So firstly, the challenges that I face is the vast amount of literature. There are many kind of literature on my topic, making it challenging to identify the most relevant studies. So yeah, when I downloaded all those articles thinking that it's related to my articles, however after downloading it and going through it, it's totally opposite to my topic, because uncertainty mine is regarding the health economics. However, there are uncertainty in environment and then other psychological, so which is totally different from mine. So while downloading, I thought it's related to my topic, and then I downloaded it, I went through it, and then at last it's totally different. And some of the challenges that I faced while writing the critical essays are first one could be while searching for the article. Most of the articles, we could not find the articles that are much relevant to our topic. So as I mentioned in the earlier video, that I have to basically break my topic into two parts, like adverse selection on other and the UK's health insurance systems on other part, where I have to search for the two basically the two different articles. And if we are not able to connect it, it is more difficult for you to at last come up with this. And the second one could be the complexity of the topic, since the subject involves with the economics and healthcare policies. These are very little bit more complex. And regarding the up-to-date data, I could not really found I could not really access to the data that up-to-date and accurate data related to the UK insurance, so it's more challenging. Yeah. And regarding the citation, it's very important to start also it's also important for you to put the in-text citation as you go on writing, because at last it is really difficult for you to put the citation all together, which really mix up all the things. So yeah, these are the challenges we have faced.
And then for me, I face challenges during the selections of the country, because the country I choose, whatever country I choose, I kind of like had hard time to find the information regarding that particular country, because one source says something and then other source says another thing. So I don't know which source to believe it, because both of the articles and the resources I have gotten are from Google Scholar, and then Google Scholars are said to be like a valid kind of data bases, and then all. However, while going through the articles, like each article says different things about that particular country, so it's kind of confusing whether to go on with that country or not. And then yeah, I'm still having hard time on my the selected country that I have written on.
So I have gained several invaluable insights and knowledge that significantly shaped my perspective on the topic. So basically, I have came to realize that the health insurance markets are incredibly complex, and adverse selection is just one of the many factors including them. And learning about these markets, such as risk pooling and price strategy and government regulation and the interplay between the concept like adverse selection and a moral hazard became apparent. While the adverse selections deal with the issues of asymmetrical information before purchasing the insurance, and whereas the moral hazard address the behavior changes after obtaining the insurance, and understanding how these concepts related and sometimes exacerbate each other's in a crucial comprehending the challenges faced by the insurers. And moreover, I have also learned the impacts of government's regulations and policy interventions in the UK health insurance market, which revealed the significance of a public policy in addressing the adverse selection. And that's all.
Yeah, for me, earlier I've mentioned that vast amount of literature is a hurdle for me. However, I have realized that the importance of effective search in strategies and the need to prioritize the studies that are aligned closely with my objectives. So yeah, developing strong search engine is important for all of strategy is kind of essential skill to every one of us. And then while going through the topic, I've learned many things about uncertainty and all. However, I've realized that the deeper we go and dig into it, the more confusion we get. So sometimes I think that it's not better to go deeper, because it doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, and then earlier I forgot to mention the time constraint is one of the challenges that I'm having, because then from 10 a.m. to about 3 to 4 p.m. we have to be in our classes, and then after returning we have to do our assignment, and we do have this, so we have to follow it all. Apart from that, we have some responsibility that we have, and the responsibility that we are interested in, and the habits or our passions we have to follow. So it's kind of tiring for us, because whole day we have to be in a class, and then we have to do assignments, so it's kind of tiring. And time management is something that we usually can't manage. So yeah, so while doing these assignments we kind of like knows how to manage our time, because we have to submit it on our on that particular day. So we learned how to manage our time. So like specifically says that while doing this assignment and the blogging that we are doing right now, it's kind of effective for us, because when we have more pressures, we tend, even though we are tired, we like somewhat manage it to do it. So I find it kind of like helpful to all of us.
Yeah, thank you. So this is the end of our video. Bye bye.
We covered a lot.
Dokter banyak. I don't know why. Tapi saya tanya, kita mana belum pernah tengok.